They are like my people, but harsher, crueler. Naga Bearmen, their ritual. I do not know. I only heard of it in passing as I escaped. I imagine something like that comes from a time when my people... We must free my friends to disrupt the rituals. Let us make haste.
Miss me? Off with you, Swit! Getting good at this. Oh, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Jayla, is that you? Thank you.
Get to safety, Kuran. We will find the others. The Souls up.
Something you need?
Soon, we will have all that we need.
This is This is a place.
big family, you have to know how to scrap. Want to brag about that, or should I?
Sultan will not have her. This is a place where even the stone... I'm afraid... They are like my...
Cry for money.
worry, Raj Biko. We will. My egg brothers and sisters are safe thanks to you. There is one task left before us, if I have not yet reached the limits of your assistance. We need to destroy the... We must find where the Sulzan are keeping it first. It will likely be somewhere of great importance to them, and heavily guarded. I just pray we are not. From what we have seen thus far, it seems as though these terrible rituals tear the souls from the victim. I believe the Sulzan found a way to transfer the stolen spirits into the idol in order to power it. It is dark magic, certainly. That I cannot know. I hope so. If it doesn't stop them completely, it will at least slow their schemes. Destroying the idol of Zulunat should at least protect others from being trapped here. That is enough for me. Let's go. The idol, it's already absorbing spirits.
Yes, more.
The idol is no more. Let us leave this place. Spawn-worthy feelings to you, brave warrior. Not only did you rescue my tribe, but you became a storm that tore free the evil roots of the Sulzan here. With this, you have saved many more innocents. Yes, thanks to you. The Sulzan in this place will flounder without their idol, and my friends are now safely out of their reach. You saved us, and likely many more with your actions. Take this, Biko Gel, with our thanks. What you have done for us, and others like us, will not be forgotten. We will rest here until the others regain their strength. Be welcome and wallow with us, if you wish. An excellent question. The grass bends to the wind, but we are not so yielding. We will take time to recover, but you helped ensure that we do not need to flee this place. If the Sulzan try to hunt us again in the future, we will be ready. On the whole, I cannot say. The group that inhabited Sitse, however, will fade into the shadows to rekindle the power you ripped from their claws. Their cruelty might not be at an end, but it is at least interrupted.
Patience dissipates. We should leave this place. There will be time for rest later. Don't mistake my tone for ingratitude, outsider. I will never forget what you did for us.
I am eager to leave. I wonder how much blood is soaked into the mud that surrounds this place. Thank you for getting us out of there. My scales still shudder with revulsion.
Some people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
Want to prove yourself?
Ah, excellent. You look like you can handle yourself. Care to explore a bit of Blackwood and make some gold along the way? I have a job for you. If you have opinions about crows, I have got a job for you. It seems that all kind.
We only employ... It's... The wilds can be dangerous. Argonian musicians... Some cities... I very much doubt it.
Wasn't busy all the time. Who knows what I get into?
hole?
Hey! Hey! Over here! I need some help. Thank the 8 divines. The dark untie me. Oh, thank you. Look around, would you? I'd like to examine whatever my attacker dropped. I should try to hide it better. A dock, an abandoned shack, cave by the water. Looks like a smuggler's den to me. Maybe there's more to this place than meets the eye. First time I've had to look for Quisley in such a rustic location. Not his usual style.
voice. You.
We mean you no harm. We're looking for someone.
Psst, over here. I would not
Let
be
me out
here.
too! There's a
Flee
cult
if
of
you
Sithis in
value
these
your
caves!
life.
They sacrifice. We've been here for days. You should get out of here too, stranger. These people, the Unmakers, they're crazy. I've met no one by that name, but that doesn't mean he isn't here somewhere. The only non-cultist I've seen in days was a dark elf who sneaked by a short time ago. She motioned for us to wait and left without a word. I should go. They're cultists, I think. They follow someone called the Daughter of Sithis, and they talk about sacrifices to the Unmaker. I was on the road to Gideon when they grabbed me. Can I go now?
Before we continue, let's talk a moment. Cultists? That explains some of the decoration in here. So much for the smuggler hypothesis. I didn't expect to have to fight through a nest of cultists to extract Quisley from this mess, but so be it. What's he gotten himself mixed up in now? What's there to know? They worship a god of death, darkness, and primordial chaos. Nothing good can come of that. Quisley's always getting into trouble, but it usually involves love or dice. He could be in real danger this time. Allowing Quisley to be dragged off to angry criminals is not much of an improvement. While Quisley might deserve it, I can't let Tenari Vales get him either. I want to try to grab one of these cultists and get some answers. It's a long story. Suffice it to say, I owe his family a great debt. Quisley and I were more or less raised together. The Sylvels count on me to watch out for him, or help him if he needs it. I'm the son of Lord Martel Hallex, the traitor. Suppose this is known outside of court circles. My father was one of High King Emmerich's most trusted advisors. But when I was only a toddler, he plotted to secretly murder Emmerich and appoint himself regent. Or so I'm told.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Looks like the ruin just sunk into the ground here. Let's corner one of these cultists. They might know what's happened to Quisley.
I'm not really with them. Don't hurt me!
You there! Stop!
You'd better not lay a finger on me. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Xanathar, give me patience.
What is the meaning of this intrusion? Who are you people? What do you think you're doing here? I warn you, I am favored by the daughter of Sithis. She will avenge every injury you inflict on me. Quisley Sylvel? He belongs to Leleus now. She is the daughter of Sithis, and none dare defy her. Leave while you can. You're fools if you think you can... No! No! Quisley is Leleus's consort. You'll find them in the Vein of Scorn. I think the way there is back the way you came. Or maybe ahead. He's safe for now, though. They've got someone else to sacrifice. They caught a dark elf sneaking around. Even now, she What is the mean? Quisley Sylvel? No! They caught her.
I don't believe him. I think he knows more than he says. The daughter of Sithis? The Fane of Scorn? I don't believe it. Quisley's fallen in with death worship? Hardly. The only thing that interests Quisley is himself. Either these Sithis followers hid their true nature to lure him in, or he's so besotted with a woman that he doesn't realize he's in danger. Either way, I'd bet I'm not sure I believe this sniveling cultist, but we shouldn't let anyone get sacrificed. Not even Tenare Vels. You keep going, in case he's telling the truth.
Please, I'll tell you anything. I know where a map of this place is. It's not far, just, don't hit me.
Helpful of you. What else can you tell me?
Please, Thank you, stranger. Let's talk somewhere safer. Those idiots were going to... Ugh, my skin still feels like I've got 1,000 tiny spiders biting me. That was horrible. Oh, and thank you. I don't know what someone like you is doing here, but I won't argue with Providence. Ah, the dutiful and not terribly clever mage. I'll bet he's angry with me. I took care not to inflict any permanent damage on him, and I fully intended to set him free just as soon as I finish here. It's business, not personal. Then you understand my predicament. I need Sylvel if I want Law's toll off my back. But it's not worth getting myself killed over. Help me get out of here and I'll help. Got to look at a map. I think I know where you can find Sylvel. I thought I'd slip in, knock out a smuggler or two, grab this Quisley fellow and be back in Leowin in time for dinner. Such luck. I run into competition and deluded cultists praying to Sithis. Not much to that Quisley. I found notes left behind by some unfortunate scholar. He'd apparently come here to make a survey of the ruins. I hope he had the good sense to retreat when he found fresh evidence of a cult presence. More likely, he came to a bad end. I did. It's all the way down at the end of this maze, naturally. The scholar's notes hinted that it's an abandoned temple, once dedicated to Sithis. Well, probably not abandoned now. Good. I saw a rough map of this place before I got caught, so I think I know where to go. I'll keep out of your way if we run into more cultists. After that ritual, I'm in no condition. I really don't like your odds. Dead end and a vampire in a cage. This isn't terribly helpful.
You're not
There's
part
got
of this
to be a way
cult,
through.
are you?
I
In
know
fact, you
what I
appear
saw
to
on the
be
map.
lost.
Maybe the map showed it. If he's been here long enough, he must have seen cultists coming or going through any hidden passages. But be careful with... Perhaps. But I'd rather not fight my way through half the cult to get to Quisley-Sylvel. If there's a...
Your comrade is correct. There's a hidden door. Your dark elf friend watches me with no small amount of suspicion. Perfectly understandable, but I'm not a slave to my hunger. I have heard the name. The daughter of Sithis herself has him. These miserable Sithis... pretenders. I can show you. They hid the switch for a secret door under that crate over there by the wall. Clever, if one is a child. I cannot believe I thought these weak-minded fools might have a genuine insight into the dark mysteries of...
Huh. Surprisingly helpful.
Wait. Would you do me a favor in return?
I knew it. I never grow tired of being correct.
Perhaps before you rush off, you might unlock this cell? A favor in return for my showing you the switch? Let me... I came here hoping the temple held answers about my condition. But the cultists discovered me as I fed upon an unwary noble from Gideon. The daughter of Sithis was intrigued, but when she realized I had not yet mastered my powers, she locked me away. Yes, that would be an elegant solution to my predicament. I'm afraid that I'm rather new to this state of being. I haven't figured out that trick yet. I'm still capable of gratitude, stranger. I just want to be free of this place. I came here expecting something quite different. Thank you. Perhaps the friend you seek might still
This
be
should take us
alive.
right to the cult's hidden temple. Come on! Hold up a moment before we go on. I've been thinking. I stumbled headlong into a bad situation once. Nothing good. I wouldn't go so far as to say that it comes down to bringing Quisley in. This may sound ghoulish, but... if Quisley is dead, I'd like his signet ring. It's big, gold, and set with rubies. If I bring it back to Last Tull, it will show that I held up my end of our bargain, and he would take it in payment of my debt. Someone's coming!
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I wasted my time on that cultist. He knew nothing. Glad I caught up to you. Oh, you put the fear of the gods into our captive cultist. It was sobbing on the floor when I gave up and left. I did meet a surprisingly talkative vampire, though. He told me which way you went. And seriously, do not turn your back on Tenare. Our weepy friend told me that Quisley's quite taken with this daughter of Sithis. Figures. My guess is he told her his family is wealthy, so she's keeping him alive for ransom. We'll probably find them in the shrine they call the Fane of Scorn. She seems like the sort who expects the worst. I remain optimistic. I don't always get along with Quisley, but I don't want him to end up sacrificed by the cult. Or turn... not at the cost of his life. I'll figure out something. I always do. But just in case, warn Tenare that she'd better not try anything foolish when we get Quisley. You're not even going to apologize, are you?
I'm sorry. no use in a fight right now. I'll
Bastion,
keep
what
back.
are you doing?
Arise, my brother.
Go away.
Kill these trespassers.
I'll get out of the way.
I need to grab Quisly before he runs off again. The little bastard.
How dare you? Lalice would never have hurt me. She said so.
Quisly turns
Murders
out...
people. You just...
I'm not talking to you, Bastion. Nor to that rude dark elf that just laughed at me. You spoiled everything! You and that lumbering oaf my father insists on sending to make my life miserable, and whoever that dark elf is, barging in and ruining my life. Who do you people... Well, that's just your opinion. Everybody here treated me as a guest of honor. And Lalace, the daughter of Sithis, chose me to be her consort. She told me that she'd give me the kiss of Sithis soon. Why would you ruin this for me? I can't believe they sent Bastion after me again. They treat me as if I were a wayward child. I am perfectly capable of managing my own affairs. Claim me. I am not some sack of flour to be bargained over. Oh, very well. Bastion works for me, indirectly. I'll go with him. I can write a promissory note for the Dark Elf to deliver to her thug of a boss.
Bastion doesn't seem very fond of Quisly. I can't imagine why. We compared notes while you were talking with that simpering idiot. Bastion said he might have an idea that would solve things for both of us. Years ago, I lost everything trying to get my brother out of a fishy trading scheme. Lars Tull offered to help me. I'm still paying for it. It would be grand to be done with Lars Tull and to pull... If Bastion's willing to work with me, and perhaps forget about the knocked out and tied up business, I think we might have room for a compromise.
Once we get Quisly out of here, I'm done. I've paid my debt to his family 3 times over. All right. I think I know how to sort this out. If Tanare is prepared to listen, that is. I'm willing to overlook the no- First, we need to get Quisly out of Blackwood. Tanare doesn't have anything personal against him. Well, no more than anyone else who meets him. But the criminals she'd bring Quisly to might kill him. I'll threaten to tell his parents about this whole affair unless he cooperates and goes straight back to Daggerfall. Quisly knows that Lord Sylvel can cut him off. It's the only threat that actually scares him. He would have to earn a living. I think we can all walk away from this. We ship Quisly home, secretly. Then we make sure that Tanare has something she can take back to Lars Tull. Thank you, friend. I think Lord Sylvel would agree that you've earned your... What do you think, Tanare? Are you willing to give it a try?
I'll need to bring Lars Tull proof of Quisly's demise.
What kind of proof would you need?
I'm clearly not dead!
If I bring Quisly's signet ring to Lars Tull, he'll believe me.
That's what I was thinking. I'll tell the Sylvels that Quisly sold the ring to pay his debt.
I'm right here!
That ring should work. It might even cover most of Quisly's debt.
What? My ring? I'm not giving you a damn thing! Bastion, keep that woman away from me! Ha!
Here you go. I'll make sure Quisly understands to stay away from Blackwood.
Thank you. This should clear my account with Lars Tull. And perhaps clear yours with this ingrate and his family too.
We should leave this place. I'll see Quisly on his way when he comes around.
could go for a bit.
Feeling chatty, are we? What would you like to talk about? You're more than just my adventuring partner. You're my best friend. I'm so happy I met you, even if the circumstances were awful. If you want to take...